Hello, 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 hello. Tex Murphy. Y'all see it. Been waiting on this. Nibbler's been waiting on this. I didn't get a drink of water. It's all right. We'll get one momentarily. All right, let's start a new game. Oh, it's too fast. That's just about right. All right. Yeah, I started a game kind of J-Doog. Just to... yeah, we're definitely going to do entertainment level. We need hints. All right, shh. Let's watch the intro. And then we can talk. We going, Nibbler? Alright, so this is a retelling of the original Tex Murphy game. That the name is slipping my mind right now. The first two were classic point-click adventure type games. And then the third one, Under a Killing Moon, went to this FMV.
Is your daddy dead? Overlord is the... Oh.
This is kind of trippy. Isn't that I think that's Austin Powers' Faja.
Tex? Are you okay? Sit up for a minute in the camera.
All right, so now we, as you see, we kind of get to pick fish. You're like right on the mouse cord. Let's give her a fair warning.
I know you're a strong woman, Chelsea, but even you've got your limits.
Quit stalling. I want to see the real you.
I don't know who Chuck Heston is. Let's show her the goods, though.
Okay. Hope you got your smelling salts handy.
He's got a Playboy right there, too.
Ooh, scary. You know, my brother had a mask just like that he wore to all the Halloween parties. He always won a prize.
You won't think it's so funny when I call you in the morning. You know, paybacks suck.
You wouldn't dare. Besides, at your age, you wouldn't even remember to do it.
Ooh.
You probably forgot, but our date starts in exactly 12 minutes. Lucky for you, there is a 1-hour grace period.
Hey, a little Chicago philosophy. 80s porn look.
Tell me, Chelsea, does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care?
I happen to. I have a nice surprise planned. If you show up, that is.
Looking for some nookie.
I hope it's a naughty surprise.
Oh, well, you'll just have to wait and see, cowboy. Now don't go back to sleep. Make yourself beautiful as quick as you can and zip on over here. I'll be waiting.
Yeah, it didn't take us very long.
Sorry I'm late.
Well, at least you're here. Come on in, let me take your hat and your coat.
You know, in this light, you kind of look like a princess.
So this is like present day.
So which one of
He hasn't flashed back to the first game
happy,
yet.
Grumpy or dopey?
Sleepy, actually. But hey, I'll tell you what. I put on a fresh shirt. I'm wearing the tie you asked me to wear. Get a couple of drinks for me. I'm gonna perk right up, okay?
Well, you look like you've been working hard.
Oh, man, I'm exhausted. It's just that I can't seem to get a decent night's sleep.
You still having those nightmares?
Yeah, pretty much.
No.
I think if you kept a little bit more normal hours and you ate a decent meal every now and again, you might look and feel a lot better.
She has like no wine in
And
that
that's
glass.
why we have an 8 o'clock reservation at the Golden Pagoda.
Ooh. The Golden Pagoda. It sounds fancy.
Well, since you got to pick the restaurant, maybe I could be in charge of the early evening entertainment. Because if we...
Tex, honey, listen. I don't want you to think that I'm not interested. I am. It's just that I think that we have some things that we really need to discuss first.
Such as?
I just think it would be nice if our relationship could go further.
What, like, all the way to second base?
No. All I'm talking about is the ability to commit to something that has the potential to make us both very happy.
It's about Sylvia, isn't it?
No, and it's not about marriage. It's about that one thing that prevents us from being close.
What does Sylvia have to do with you and me?
You tell me.
Ooh.
Okay. If you really want to know, I'll tell you.
Not really.
Keep in mind, 6 years ago, I was pretty much an idiot. The colonel had just fired me from his detective agency because I thought everything had to be done by the book. Literally. Well, being the naive optimist that I was, I decided to go into business for myself and become a big success. As it turned out, I was about to learn some even harder lessons.
Never fall in love with a client.
There I was in my shiny new office with all the trimmings up to my ears in debt. Weeks had gone by and I was still waiting around for my first client to show up. I figured I'd have more work than I could handle in a big city like New San Francisco. And I was just starting to feel like a tiny bug on the windshield. Yeah, Chelsea, you wouldn't believe it, but I had a really nice office. Let me tell you about it.
All right, so we're in, guys. Why isn't my keyboard working? Everything's going wonky here. Okay, not here though. Config. Keyboard. Oh, it reset everything on me. Oh, it's a new game. All right, so I got to go through here a little bit. Okay, so forward we want to be W, backward we want S. Slide left we want is A, right? And slide right would be D. Turn left, use that key. So you got to use like the whole keyboard and the mouse to like look at shit. So it's not like really conducive to. Let's make you arrow up and make you arrow down. Eye level can be returned. That's perfect. Look up as home. I don't know if I like that. We're going to say that's Q. Is there a look down? Oh, yeah, there is. We'll make that E. Look forward, we'll say home. Run fast, shift. Run is R. All right, okay, I think that works. Did we just break it? We just broke it. All right, let's try this again, y'all. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's save it right here. All right, so when we played this, oh, that looks up. All right, look, eye level. I guess that's no home does that. All right. These filing cabinets were you could see through. All you saw was like the little square and the handle, and there's something in one of them. So let's just get right to looking around. Because that's half this game, is just looking for pixels. I thought home went back to eye level. Oh, there it goes. Alright, so let's back up and take a
Some
peek.
people have power ties. I have
X-ray
power
vision.
plants.
You know what? Let's try something different here. Let's make that caps. Let's make that right. RF. We gonna break it again? Wow. This thing is so fucking stable. Alright, did it take my things? Yes, it did. Alright. Now let's start looking around. Alright, what do we got here?
The cabinet itself was dirt cheap, but I was surprised at how much they charged me for the drawers.
Let's open it. Oh, can we queue up and look inside? Hold on, what is look down? Ah, that's right, it was E. Okay. Alright, so nothing in this one. Come on, get off the mouse, fish. Yeah, you could just see this mouse before. Whoa, wrong button. What's back up? There we go. What do we got here?
The Murphy family dance steps and the secret of successful dance instructors will be kept here, in case I ever have to make a career change. This here is my little buddy.
Let's pick up your little buddy then. What do we got here?
The only pet I've ever had. His name is Raymond.
It's a hat of Raymond, everybody. Can you look at each drawer?
The cabinet itself was dirt cheap, but I was surprised at how much they charged me. The cabinet itself was dirt cheap.
I don't remember if there was anything in any more of them. Oh, what's this?
My fax machine's brand new.
Oh, I figured he would keep talking, even though I was just closing drawers.
My fax machine's brand new. Now if I could just get a fax from someone other than my mom.
Why is his mom faxing him?
This perpetual motion device just goes on and on and on. Reminds me of my crazy Uncle Cadmus.
Isn't that neat? Ooh, here's your desk. Let's take a look at that.
I just got this phone, and it came with a free 2-week subscription to the American Information Database. I can request data on my cases, and it will be faxed to my office immediately.
Oh, nice.
Welcome to the American Information Database. We hope you enjoy your free 2-week trial subscription.
Nice.
Our new voice recognition interface makes requesting information more convenient than ever before. Simply tell us the topic you want researched. The request will be immediately transmitted to our central database.
It's like Google.
Any available information will be sent, usually within seconds, to your fax number. What topic would you like us to research? A search for information on Tex Murphy has been initiated. What other topic would you like us to research?
That's all we
Thank you
got.
for using the American Information Database. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Now, you have a fax. Nothing refreshes like cool, clear water.
All right, what's our facts about us say? Graduate University Investigation of Utah. Received private investigator's license 2032. Worked for Dobbs Investigative Service 3 years. Personal business license. Signed 1-year lease at Business Complex, New San Francisco. All right. Not too much on us. That's good. Let's check our drawers out on our desk.
These desk drawers are special because they're mine. Nothing in here yet.
That looks really
These
weird.
desk drawers are special because they're mine.
Ooh.
Just manuals for the phone and fax machine, you know, technical stuff.
Can we take it? No? That's dumb.
These desk drawers are special
I
because
don't
they're
mean to keep
mine.
clicking that. Is it empty?
Empty.
Empty.
These desk drawers are special because they're mine. Someday, this drawer will hold my favorite pens and pencils.
He's got big plans.
Nothing in here yet.
We don't got shit. Did we look down E?
Well, I had a candy bar wrapper in here, but it looked messy, so I threw it out.
Probably a good idea, buddy.
Extreme Sports Illustrated is pretty cutting edge. The last issue had an article on ultimate chess. 30 men and 2 women in a literal fight to the death. The PI Rules is my Bible. 20 tried and true aphorisms with plenty of blank pages to add your own. I've come up with 17 others so far.
37 Rules of Being a Private Investigator by Tex Murphy.
Extreme Sports Illustrated is pretty cutting edge. The last issue had an article on ultimate chess.
Oh,
30
I
men
did
and
not
2
know
women
you could
in a
hold down the
literal
mouse
fight to
button
the
and
death.
move around. That is so fucking awesome. That changes everything about this game. All right.
Well, I've only got a few things in my file cabinets right now. But someday, they'll be jam-packed.
All right, so we didn't need to map that keyboard then. But it will help out because we got to queue up in a special way to look in there, it looks like. There we go.
I'm gonna store all the business awards I received. The cabinet itself was dirt cheap, but I was... This special place will be for storing precious mementos of my future family, and the beautiful, virtuous woman will become my bride.
The fuck, Tex? That's awful specific.
I'll use this drawer to store articles and newspaper stories that will be written about my incredible cases and daring exploits.
Hey, what do we got here?
This is where letters of recommendation and thank yous from clients will go. Oops. This letter from the Colonel's been misfiled.
Alright, what's that letter say? Murphy, I thought I'd write this note to wish you well in your new venture. Also, you might think I still hate your guts for that little stunt you pulled on me with the ethics board. As it turns out, a few of my friends at the SFPD, among others, were able to help me clear things up and get my PI license reinstated. So other than the character smearing and public humiliation, everything's worked out fine. And I do still hate your guts, you ungrateful, two-faced little turd. I put a lot of trust in you, and you took you under my wing. Showed you the ropes of the business, and for what? A knife in the back. Word of advice, someday you're going to learn that not everything is black and white. Sometimes you have to bend the rules a little to make them work right. And even more important, never betray your friends. That kind of thing comes back to haunt you. So again, good luck running your own agency. If anyone ever needed it, it's you. And don't expect me to send any business your way. I don't like seeing people waste their money. The Colonel.
The Colonel told me this book was for idiots, but I found these words of wisdom to be both inspiring and instructive.
All right, so let's... Ooh, we got a tape measure. We're going to take that.
Made these vases in my high school pottery class. It was the easiest B- I ever got.
Yeah, so Tex apparently ratted out his boss
I used
and
this tape to
mentor.
measure my success. I've just got to dust it off and it'll work like a charm.
All right, let's look at everything here. Yep, that's a tape measure. All right, let's go back to the keyboard for this little tight corner here, and let's look up. Nope, that's not look up. What we got here?
I'm not sure why, but this sculpture is called Every Day is Sunday to a Bird. The guy who sold me my stone masks said either they were a fertility charm or would curse me to lifelong poverty and a violent death. Live dangerously, I say.
I had a 50-50 shot. Anything in the plant?
Some people have power ties. I have power plant. All right. Looks like the latest issue of Boyd's Life has arrived. I wonder what that crazy Boyd is up to this month.
Boyd's Life? Instead of Boy's Life? They still have that magazine?
Oh, Boyd's Life. Annual fishing issue. I wonder what those twins are up to this month.
Well, we didn't look at those those plates. Anything good?
The lady on QVC said these commemorative Elvis plates were collectibles. I figure I got my retirement all taken care of.
No, we can't look out the window? I guess we already did.
This is the door to my walk-in closet and bedroom.
What are you playing?
Tex Murphy. What's up?
I just wanted to see what you were playing. I'm gonna go to my room.
Okay.
This holds all 4 of my color-coordinated outfits.
Ooh, all 4.
When it comes to fashionable attire, I believe in quality over quantity.
There's anything else in there? Oops, get the mouse out of the way. Some bottles
I'm
of
saving
booze.
these bottles of cold duck for a special romantic dinner. All of the flavor and none of the mind-numbing alcohol. Humphrey Bogart, my one true inspiration.
Oh, Humphrey Bogart.
This is the one thing that I refuse to skimp on. It's the finest cot that money can buy.
We got Parcheesi?
The royal game of India. In my book, Parcheesi, Twister, and Ms. Pac-Man are the triumvirate of competitive gaming.
Oh, nice.
Well, 5 would be nice here.
Can you play Parcheesi by yourself? I mean, I guess you can play any game by yourself. Something tells me this is Sylvia.
Are you the private investigator?
Why does she sound so like this?
Oh, that's what someone painted on the door.
I'll take that as a yes. I'd like to hire
I'll
you
take that as a yes.
if you're available.
If you're available.
Well, it just so happens that I am. What can I do for you, Ms.
Linsky, but I'd prefer if you called me Sylvia.
Okay, Sylvia. I'm Tex Murphy. Have a seat.
I'm sorry if I disturbed your game.
Well, that's all right. I was losing anyway.
Would you like one?
No, actually, there's a rumor going around that those things are bad for you.
You like that voice? These are my suckers.
Lots of things are bad for you. That doesn't stop me from enjoying them.
So,
He just got a
are
hard
you in the
on.
market for a PI?
My father, Carl Linsky, died a week ago.
I'm sorry to hear that.
The police think it's suicide. I believe they're wrong.
Well, the police are usually pretty good in matters like this. I mean, I can't believe they'd make that big a mistake.
My father wasn't suicidal, and I'll pay you to prove it.
Okay, Your father's name is... Sorry, what?
There was no pen and paper in that
Carl
drawer.
Linsky.
Okay. Well, if we rule out the suicide, that leaves 3 other ways to go. I mean, it could have been an accident, or natural causes, or it could have been murder.
The police say that they have witnesses that saw him jump off the Golden Gate Bridge.
Well, I guess that rules out the first 2 then. So you think your father was murdered?
He didn't kill himself, I know it.
Tex Murphy's the writer and one of the
If I take
developers
your
of the
case,
game.
You gotta understand there's no money back guarantee. And it doesn't sound real promising.
I just don't know what else to do.
Who's the officer in charge?
The detective's name is Eve Clements.
All right, I'll go down and I'll talk to her. We can get together later and I'll tell you what I found out.
I'm staying at my father's house. Here's the address. Now, about the money up front. How much do you need? Because I haven't got a lot.
I'm running a special this week. If I decide not to take your case, there isn't going to be any charge.
Thank you. I'll be waiting.
Nice to meet you, Sylvia.
She knew what she was doing. You see that look on her face as she walked out? Where'd her cigarette go? There's no...
I fill my ashtray with candy in hopes that visitors will forego the dangers of smoking in favor of good, wholesome, processed sugar.
All right, so where can we go here? Texas office, Carl Linsky's house, and Eve Clements. I guess that's where we're going.
It doesn't sound like a very promising start.
Well, like I said, I was running out of cash fast and was pretty desperate for a case. I knew Detective Clements and figured I'd pay her a visit. The only problem was she and the Colonel were pretty tight, and like I told you, I'd gotten the Colonel in some trouble not long before.
Get out!
She's a nice lady. Who was that guy?
You busy?
If it isn't Tex Murphy. Sold out any fellow PIs lately?
How come all the cops know all the PIs? Listen to good form, obviously pleasant. Play along. Let's just play along.
Oh, you bet. 3 this week alone.
You know, the last thing I need is some pansy PI wasting my time.
Let's do The Godfather.
Well, you know, I'd be willing to trade a nice shoulder rub for some information.
Give me one good reason why I should do any favors for you.
The Bible, charity, absolutely Fabio. It's probably going to talk about how good we look. Let's do that one.
Because you're an extremely
her.
beautiful woman, and I'm desperately in love.
That's not gonna work.
It's charity.
Listen, I just went into business for myself, and I'm kind of relying on people like you to help me out.
All right, Murphy. You're just lucky you caught me in a charitable
There we go.
mood. But be quick about it.
All right, let's ask about old Carl Linsky.
6 witnesses saw Linsky take the dive. Their stories matched up and they all checked out.
And they all ID'd Linsky.
Not exactly. None of them were close enough to make an absolutely positive ID, but they described his general appearance, build, and clothing. Body wasn't found for a couple of days. Wasn't in the best shape when we fished it out of the bay. But we were able to make an identification using the personal effects found on the body.
What did the autopsy say?
Coroner said the cause of death was drowning. No other injuries. Though there was a scar back here. Linsky probably had surgery done recently. That's all.
We gotta find out about that
We
surgery.
didn't follow it up since it had nothing to do with his suicide.
All right.
Standard stuff. Wallet, keys, and a suicide note neatly sealed in a Ziploc bag.
What about you?
I'm willing to help you out because you're just getting started in the business. But don't abuse the privilege.
Oh, come on. Come on now, Eve.
As next of kin, she was notified and came in to identify her father's body. Didn't take it too well. One of the uniforms had to drive her home.
Oh yeah, our pops died. What do you expect?
The colonel seems to think you've got the potential to be a good PI. Once you wake up to reality and get your priorities straight.
Oh, we got more? No? Alright, well, I guess we're done. So we need to go Carl Linsky's house now.
So you're saying you're not going to take my case?
Well, I don't want to take your money if I can't help you.
Fine.
Judge Jean.
Leave.
I'm just being straight up, okay?
If you won't help me, I can do what I can on my own. It certainly won't be the first time.
Oh, excuse me.
I charge $400 a day plus expenses.
I have $1,000. If you can prove it wasn't suicide, I'll give you $10,000 later.
It's a deal. And you're gonna need to tell me everything you know so I can get started.
Oh, I will. Thank you, Tex.
Alright, so we gotta find out about that surgery. Alright, give me some
Why do you
deets.
think your father would commit suicide?
He never would have considered it. He took good care of himself, and he often told me he was going to celebrate his 100th birthday by going skydiving.
Well, do you know anybody who'd want to see him dead?
No, no one. Everyone liked him. He was a kind man.
Oh, can't say that about everybody. Alright, what about the note?
I know the police confirmed that the note was in my father's handwriting, but it doesn't matter. I know it had to be a forgery.
You just know, huh?
My father mentioned that he had had surgery performed, but he said it was minor and didn't say any more about it.
We need to find out more about that. What about his personal
Detective
effects?
Clement said you didn't pick up your father's personal effects.
I really don't remember much after they asked me to identify the body. An officer drove me home, and I haven't gone back.
Who watches Fox News, Nibbler?
Well, they won't release the personal effects to me, and I'm hoping I'll be able to go through them so I can see if there's any kind of lead.
When we're done, I'll go pick them up and meet you back here.
Alright, so where were we gonna go in the meantime?
She wasn't very friendly or helpful.
Yeah, that's about what I got
I
out
think
of it,
she
too.
already made up her mind about my father's death. All I want to do is find out the truth about my father's death.
What about me?
I found a scrap of paper here with the address to your office written on it, no name. If my father didn't contact you, he must have gone to see someone else who works in your building. Before I came to see you, I checked the directory in the lobby, but didn't recognize any of the names.
That's weird.
After I finished talking to Sylvia, she gave me a spare key and said I was free to look around the house.
Oh, Sylvia was playing you like a kazoo.
Well, more like a game of trouble. As I began to realize when I started poking around Linsky's house.
Air code? Does that indicate an air code? Alright. Ooh. bookcase.
Linsky's taste in books ran the gamut from lackluster all the way to incomprehensible. Linsky's taste in books ran the gamut from lackluster all the way to incomprehensible.
We're gonna have to go through every one of these cupboards, aren't we?
I don't think there's going to be much to find in these kitchen cabinets.
Hey, what do we got here?
Well, it's pretty clear Linsky didn't intend to starve himself to death. Standard kitchenware. I don't think there's going to be much to find in these kitchen cabinets.
You never know.
Well, it's pretty clear Linsky didn't intend to starve himself to death.
You never know. Let's close these back. We're not Neanderthals here.
I'm no expert, but I'd guess that's a microwave.
Good work, Tex. Okay, so this is when we gotta like crouch down.
That looks like an oven to me.
Yeah, it looks like an oven to me too.
Well, it's pretty clear Linsky didn't intend...
He's got some cranberry juice.
Well, it's pretty clear Linsky didn't intend to...
Some ocean spray.
I don't think there's going to be much to find in these kitchen cabinets.
Whenever you look down, E. Alright, what's in the trash can?
Waste not, want not. All this detective work's giving me the munchies. Maybe I can dig up a little snack in the fridge.
Look how great that
Plenty
looks.
of all 4 food groups in here. Freezer's well stocked.
Yeah, if he was gonna kill himself, wouldn't he,
There's always time for a new case.
what is that?
I wonder if this was for Linsky's personal use. If so, he may have had a little addiction.
Oh, where did it go? I guess we're done looking at it. Alright, so there's that chair that's in the way. Can we open these ones? It's cool it barely opens because of the refrigerator. It's a nice touch.
Linsky's taste in books ran the gamut from lackluster all the way to incomprehensible. Looks like something a flapper would languish on.
Okay, nothing underneath the sofa. Oh, I see a puzzle.
The note reads, Blackjack and Dominoes. I wonder who this Blackjack is. Sounds like a pirate. Unless, of course,
Hey,
it
King
refers to the number
Julian.
21. But how does 21?
No, I can't do scary games, King
How's
Julian. I
21
get scared.
tied to Dominoes.
I ain't gonna lie. But I know exactly what you're talking about.
I've never been a fan of dominoes. I figured that time wasted playing dominoes could be time well spent playing a rousing game of Parcheesi.
Everybody loves Parcheesi. You can take it.
Blackjack and dominoes, and 21 horizontally, vertically, and diagonal. Maybe Linsky had some code number if the dominoes were placed in a special order of 21 in all directions.
21 horizontal, diagonal, and vertical. Okay. Well, fuck us. 11. Or is it the whole chip? What is that? 6, 3, 6, 7, 8. What do we got here? We got 11. So we don't want to do that one, that's for sure there. Alright, we'll still have that one there. That's another large one, so we'll stick that one there. Actually, we'll do that one there. Oh, I can put them anywhere. Can we like rotate them or anything? No. Alright, I hate math. So let's go small in the middle. Okay, so now we got 14, 8, 9, 13, 11, 15. Alright, so we need a 6 up here. That's 21. Does it have to be every direction, I wonder? Oh, fuck. Alright. Anyway, let's just go with what we've been doing. So what we have here? 10, 14. So we need 7. Coincidence? 9, 13, right? So that's 8. So we did that one. That one. And that one. Okay, so that's 8, 9. 9 and 6 is what? I can't do math. 15. So we need 6. That doesn't work. And that wouldn't even be close, that diagonal. All right. You play blackjack, 20 dominoes, 21 is a magic number. All right, so there's more than one solution to this. I don't want to see the solution. So what was our biggest number? Is it 11 here? Because that was just 9, that's 10. So let's put 11 in the middle. So we need 10 on either side, everywhere. Besides the top rows. All right. Or does it go like that? I bet that's what it is. No, because then we can't. There's not enough. All right. First row should look like this: 10, 5, 6. Can we do 10, 5, 6 again? No, we cannot. Is there a 7? 6, 7, 8. That's 10, 17, so no need of 4. Six and 4 is 10, so now we just need an 11. No? Okay, so we know that's 21. That's 21. That's 21. All right, so we got here 11 plus 5 is 16, so we need a 4. We don't got no 4. Because we need 4 there. All right, so what's another combination of this? So we need to do 11. So here, let's go 9. That's 20. There's no 1. We can't do that. Okay. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we need a 6 down here. Do we have another 6? We do not. Should we keep it simple? 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. If that's only 8, no, what is that? I'm an idiot. 5 plus 3 is 8, yeah. And we need 12, we need 13, so that's definitely not going to work. Okay. 8 plus 5 is 13, so we need a 7 here. Do we have a 7 left on the board? We do. Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere. This is like a fucked up game of Sudoku. I hate fucking Sudoku. Okay, so we got 6 here. We got 8 there. Okay, I think this might work. That's 8. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. All right, that's 21. So 10, 14, 21. What is it, 11? It's 12. Plus 6 is 18. Hey. That's fucking right. What are we doing here? Are diagonals wrong? 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 11, 12, 18, 21, 4, 6, 12, 21. You said exit? Fuck. Oh, at least it kept me right here. Are they not in here right? What the fuck's going on? What the hell? Alright, let's do with the 10, 5, 6. That's what we went with. 3, 7, 11. Where's the 7? 8, 9, 4.
A light is flashing by the 4, the 9, and the 8. These three numbers are probably useful.
Alright, 4, 9, 8. Remember that shit. We might need to write notes down. Or does it tell us again if you look at it?
A light is flashing
Okay.
by the 4, the 9, and the 8. These three numbers are probably useful.
Alright. Can't look at the clock.
The fire makes the living room feel quaint and cozy.
Should we look through his cushions? I think we should.
Someday, I'll get my own Dr. Watson. Then we can sit in chairs like these and discuss my brilliant powers of deduction. Someday, I'll get my own Dr. Watson.
Alright.
Then we can sit in chairs like these and discuss my brilliant powers of deduction.
Is there anything on the mantle, maybe? Nope. Alright. So, anything on the table? No? Oh, let's use the...
Must be a closet door.
Do we want to go up the ladder?
My deductive powers tell me that this ladder could lead to the attic. My deductive powers tell me that this ladder could lead to the attic.
Oh, look down. Alright, rotate. What's in here?
This must lead to the bedroom.
Why does it look like it's really small? I see another puzzle with that chessboard.
An armoire. One of the
Armoire?
9 French words I can pronounce like a native.
Should we see if there's anything behind it and spy on people? Like in the Colonel's Bequest?
Linsky wasn't exactly a fashion animal. Most of these clothes look 20 years old. This photo certainly is an eyeful. Looks like a half-finished letter.
Well, let's read it.
It appears Carl Linsky was about to dump someone named Dolores.
Decided that maybe it's best we don't see each other anymore. Which, well, with everything that's going on in my life right now, I don't think I have the time or energy to maintain. I know what that feels like.
Cherry wood desk with praline trim. Yum.
Yum.
Junk mail, catalog.
What do we got here?
Something on professional letterhead. This could be interesting.
We gotta make sure we're looking at that trash can too. What did we just pick up?
So Linsky signed a book deal and wasn't delivering the goods. The question is, why?
You were to provide the following by September 20th. Oh, he's way late. Outlined in the first chapter. While we were and still are eager to publish your book, tentatively entitled Mind Over Matter, for this reason, we must insist that you contact us immediately or return the cash in advance in the amount of $22,000. All right, that's no chump change.
Scrap paper, notepad.
Take anything? No? Okay.
Waste not, want not.
Yeah, that's what you said before. Okay, we got a lot of things to look at in here. Oops. Caps lock. Ah! Alright, let's run around. No, shit, the bed's in our way. Alright, we're like Zoolander. We can't turn left. There we go.
Antique dresser. Nice quality.
Nice quality. Hey, he's got some jockeys.
Brand new cotton briefs. Larges, too. I wonder if I oughta... Nah.
Anything?
Shirts, pants, sweaters. Nothing interesting. That's a nice sweater. That's a nice sweater. Some t-shirts.
Alright. Anything funny with the lamp? No. Alright. Oh, we don't want to stand up tall. We want to look up tall. There we go. And let's rotate. And we got anything in here? We do. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I had to look at it first.
Looks like Linsky bookmarked the address for Dolores Lightbody.
You sure it's not Jason Lutz? Well, he's not local. So that would be why. San Francisco 90210. Thought that was in Beverly Hills.
I guess Linsky didn't plan on entertaining when he bought this bed. There are only 31 pieces on the chessboard. Seems like an odd number. There are only 31 pieces on the chessboard. Seems like an odd number.
Is there anything underneath the bed, maybe? No, we can't even look under the bed. Hmm. Hmm. We looked everywhere but the attic, but I didn't see how we could get up in the attic. Oh, just keep walking.
Great. Nothing special. Typical packing boxes. Typical packing boxes. Nothing special. Typical packing boxes.
What about that clock?
Oh, grandfather clock. Grandma Murphy always found the name sexist.
No grams.
Typical packing boxes. Nothing special.
Hey, can we play the piano?
My mother still hasn't forgiven me for quitting piano lessons. Then again, she still refuses to believe the rumors about Liberace. Well, if there aren't any monkeys, I'm not interested.
Barrel full of
Could be
monkeys.
a bar stool. Typical packing boxes.
I don't think there's anything typical in here.
Typical packing boxes. It's a shame credenzas went out of style. I wish I had 2 or 3 for my office.
I got a credenza in my office.
With all the mattresses and headboards up here, Linsky could have opened a hostel. From the looks of this mattress, Linsky must have told his kids scary bedtime stories.
Ew. That just kind of ruins any attraction to Sylvia, wouldn't it?
It's a chair, all right. Whatever's under the sheet looks remarkably like furniture. From the looks of this mattress, Linsky must have told his kids scary bedtime stories. Linsky was from an older generation, the kind that always kept a spare door for emergencies. Why would anyone keep something this handsome and ornamental hidden away in the attic?
Ooh, what's in their door?
Great. Nothing special.
Ooh, all kinds of stuff.
Oh, a bunch of neurology textbooks. Intriguing.
Intriguing.
Oh, a bunch of neurology textbooks.
They're in my head. They're in my head. Get them out. Get them out. Get them out. They're in my head. Oh, get them out. Oh, get them out. I can't take it any longer. Get them out. Get them out.
What the hell was that all about?
Well, something was in his head, Tex. I feel like something's gonna creep up behind me.
Nifty little air vent. I hope this is just a space heater.
A rollaway desk.
A fancy roll top. Think I'll take a look under the hood.
It's... Oh, that's such a satisfying feeling.
This could be worth looking at.
I love those kind of desks.
Sylvia Linsky's credit report. Looks like money management isn't one of her strong points.
The party thought that they bought this action against you. National accounts, Chia. Does it say what it's for?
A fancy roll top. Think I'll take...
I don't think she's gonna have 10 grand.
Empty. Paper, pencils, paper clips. Not much else.
Yeah, it's more than you had in your desk, dude.
Nothing useful. Empty. $20-year-old tax return. Fascinating. This credenza requires a key. I'll need to find a little something before I can open this.
There's a fucking key hidden somewhere stupid, isn't there? Underneath the carpet, maybe? No. Maybe it's just in one of these filing cabinets.
Titanium cabinets like these are guaranteed to withstand a nuclear explosion. Something I always look for in a warranty. Nothing useful. Another empty drawer.
What's all these empty drawers, man?
Old college research papers. Still another empty. Still another empty. Nothing useful. Titanium cabinets like these are guaranteed. Another empty drawer. Nothing. Well, I bet no one thought to look up here for a pirate's chest.
I just did.
Some sort of light source. Some sort of light source.
I mean, some sort of light source. It is a light source. If I was a key, where would I be? We checked all the drawers.
Wastebaskets often provide leads. Not this one, however.
Search through those books. Can we open any of the drawers?
I'll need to find a little something before I can open this.
Is that it? No. It's gonna be somewhere flippin' stupid. The piano? We didn't get up close to look at the piano, did we? We can't do anything with it. No, 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 we can't. It's gotta be up here, right? Alright, I want a hint. Well, that's strange. We missed something in the fridge, even though it said we couldn't take anything in the fridge. All right, we nailed the bedroom. Let's go get those bananas. I don't know if we'll need them or not. Where's the exit? That's not the exit. There it is. Can we not leave? Fish, there's no room for you, honey. Come on. Fish, I'm not playing with you.
Plenty of all four food groups.
See, I look in there and you think it would say...
All four food groups in here.
That's crazy. Man, I just had a hot flash. Am I going through menopause? Oh, I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be right back. miss me? Alright, so... Oh, it's a ceiling fan. That's a nice touch. What about underneath the table? No. Oh, I guess I should put my headset on so I can hear the sound effects. Guess we should close your fridge.
Could be a bar stool.
It could be a bar stool. Oh, was that a key? No. Nothing's on top of anything. Oh, get out of the menu. For some reason I bet it's going to be on like one of those things, one of those little shelves. Well, that was a bust. Where else could these fucking key be?
I hope this is just a space heater.
Was there anything up there? No. Alright, we're gonna need another hint. Oh, we got the credit note. Oh, okay. We can't even get it yet. It's in his possession, like in his personal stuff that she went to go grab. So, actually, let's just get the fuck out of here. Let's go see Dolores. She looks like she's gonna own this part.
Dolores Lightbody?
Yes, indeedy.
My name's Tex Murphy. I'm a private investigator. I'm looking into the death of Carl Linsky.
Oh, well, do come in.
Thank you.
You are very, very welcome. Well, this is certainly exciting. A real live PI. I love detective novels, you know.
Is that right?
I guess I've always had a certain fascination with private dicks.
Oh, okay. A disturbing thought. Get back on track. The sad truth. Sad truth.
Well, I'm afraid that real PIs like myself, we're nothing like the ones in the novel. We're actually very, very boring.
I don't believe that for a second. I'll bet if you found the right partner to do some undercover work with, you would liven right up.
Get back on track. A disturbing thought. Play up the image. Let's go with it.
Tempting thought. But, I'm just too much of a lone wolf, I guess.
The best ones usually are.
Oh. What's reschedule?
Well, I can see you're still pretty shaken up about your boyfriend. Maybe this isn't the best time to be asking
Yeah,
him
she
questions.
sounds real shook up.
What if I refuse to cooperate? Will you interrogate me under a bare bulb?
A little growl at the end. I like that.
Maybe later, if you played your cards right. Right now, we need to get back to Carl.
Well, all right. Where to begin? Where to begin?
I think she's moved on. Just FYI. You guys didn't realize that.
11 days ago on a foggy night when Carl and I first met. Naturally, it was love at first sight.
Naturally.
Interesting. Had you and Carl been drinking heavily that night?
Actually, Carl came to have me draw up his will. That's what I do for a living.
Who gets the cash?
A will, huh? Could be a motive. Sylvia Linsky doesn't exactly think her father committed suicide.
Surely you don't mean murder.
Mud. A little crime scene humor.
Well, that's what I've been hired to find out. Now, I've got a few more questions for you, if you don't mind.
Well, I'd do anything to help. I think you know that.
She's a little vixen, eh?
I loved Carl desperately. We were very happy together. I can't for the life of me imagine why he did what he did.
What's up with the will?
I'm afraid Carl's estate consisted of his home and his speeder and not much more. I'm afraid Carl wasn't very good with money.
Neither was his
He
daughter.
stipulated in his will that everything be divided between his daughter Sylvia and the North Hill Clinic.
North Hill Clinic, eh?
Of course, the real money that trollop Sylvia will get will be from his life insurance policy.
Trollop.
That was Carl's way of making amends to Sylvia. And I'm sure it's the only reason Sylvia has you investigating her father's death.
Oh, yeah. If he dies, he probably doesn't get it.
Carl worked there
If he's
for
suicide, I
years.
should say.
It's a very exclusive medical facility, you know. I've been in touch with the director, Arnold Sternwood.
Okay. Arnold Sternwood. That's another name. Did it just crash on us?
I don't play very well myself, but Carl did. He said that life itself is a chess match.
How deep? Philosophical.
Me? Oh, I'm still in shock, as you must imagine.
Yeah.
It'll be weeks, maybe months before I'm able to love again.
Oh, she's so broken up.
This note is clearly a forgery. I will not dignify it with a response. Carl loved to play games. Many a romantic evening, we'd while away the hours playing dominoes or backgammon. Carl also loved to play chess.
Sounds like a smart dude.
Carl received regular packages from them. Vitamin supplements, I suppose. Carl was very health conscious. He often said he wanted to live
Man, I just hit a
forever.
wall. I'm getting really sleepy.
Carl received regular packages from them.
That's what we just
Vitamin
asked.
supplements, I suppose. Carl
The
was
red check
very
mark should have given
health
that away.
He often said he wanted to live forever. I can't really help you there.
Why not? So with the daughter.
Carl's wife left soon after Sylvia was born. Oh, Carl did the best that he could, but he never felt that he'd done a very good job raising Sylvia. And she never appreciated her father. She left home when she was very young and went into some unsavory kind of work.
A hooker,
escorting or something like that. Carl's heart was nearly broken. They hadn't been close in years.
I wonder what happened.
It's too soon, Tex. Allow me to grieve first, and then we'll see what grows between us.
Wow. All right, that's everything. I guess we're done here.
So that was my introduction to Dolores Lightbody.
Oh, the way she talked about Carl, it sounds like she was living in denial.
Oh, that's kind of
Actually,
cool.
it was
Look at the
Sausalito.
disc.
But she did have a way of looking at things through steamed-up glasses. And she also had some valid concerns about my client, which I brought up with Sylvia later that day.
I guess that's our cue to go back and see Sylvia. But I gotta go put a kid in bed. Hold that thought. Talk amongst yourselves. Who done it? Figure this shit out. Let me know. You guys figure this shit out or what? Go.
Here are the things from the police. There wasn't much. His wallet, a set of keys, 2 go to the house, 1 to the speeder. The other 2, I don't know what they go to. They also gave me a copy of the suicide note.
I'll check them out. I've got a few things I need to run by you. I went out and I talked with Dolores Lightbody today. Apparently you two aren't exactly soul sisters.
She is hideous. I don't know what kind of black magic she used on my father, but I can't think of any other explanation.
Dolores told me about the will. Apparently you're the beneficiary.
Why are you treating me like I'm a suspect? For your information, if I sold the house and the speeder and added it to the cash, I might be able to pay off my father's debt. I'm not gonna benefit from this will.
Except, of course, the $1 million life insurance policy.
I'm not going to get a cent of that. I'm surprised you're even asking me about that. You know, life insurance policies don't pay off in cases of suicide.
And that's why you retain my services.
Well, you can think that if you want. But I don't have to stick around here and be insulted by the hired help.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Number
I violated
17.
PI Rule 17. Never upset a client. She was right. I was the hired help, so I went back to work. The manila envelope Sylvie had given me turned out to have some pretty useful items in it.
We hadn't looked at the Void's life. Chiquita bananas. Alright, what's in the manila envelope? Alright, let's read the wallet. Carl Linsky. Born in 77. Alright. I don't think there's anything in there.
Pain is unbearable. Linsky really wrote this. I'd like to find out exactly what he's referring to.
But what do you say goodbye, Sylvia, if they weren't? They weren't talking? Alright, so let's go back up in the attic. Hey, I'm getting kind of decent with these controls.
Locked.
How do I use the key? I say it's this one. Alright, I guess I gotta use two hands. Is that the will?
Well, what do we have here? Appears to be a rental agreement.
Alright. Hey.
Junk mail and an old computer manual.
Huh, it's for Under a Killing Moon, it looks like. All those drawers.
Sylvia Linsky came by to pick up her father's personal effects. Must be nice having a job for a change.
Total exaggeration.
Really is. She's paying me a small fortune, too. Do you want to know what it's like to make really good money?
With all the kickbacks, I make a pretty decent living.
Oh, she's dirty.
Yeah. You're kidding about that. You know, Lieutenant, I mean, we could sit here all day and trade friendly insults. And that might be pretty fun. But you know what I need right now? I need the help of an intelligent, knowledgeable, not to mention gorgeous policewoman right now.
Know
You're
where we
not
can
as
find one?
charming as you think, Murphy. What do you want? Never heard of him.
Okay, so I guess we need to go look some of these people up in the computer.
I don't have a lot of time to waste, Murphy. I've heard of it, but I don't have any privileged information about it. I haven't got any information on that.
She doesn't know much,
I don't
does she?
play, if that's what you're asking. I don't know the name. I don't have a lot of time to waste, Murphy.
She doesn't know shit, does she?
I don't play, if that's what you're asking. I haven't got any information on that. I'd let you see it, but it's logged in as evidence. The handwriting, incidentally, was 100% match.
She seems so smug. Alright, that's it. Let's go back to our office. And we're going to save it. I am dragging ass. So let's just wrap it up for the evening. And let's kind of rendezvous here tomorrow for Mystery Sunday. Yeah, let's just call this 2. And drop a like if you haven't already, guys. Drop a sub if you're new. I'm out.